All right, everybody, tune in, tell a friend. The Playboy Comedy Mr. Trey Love is in, aka Lewis Smith, the man that's got the gift, and this ain't no myth. I want to welcome you to today's Daily Dad Tip Show. Let's go. All right, y'all saw the link, y'all saw the description. Hmm. How do you handle her family not liking you? Let that one sink in and soak in for a minute. I know that's something that a lot of us have had to deal with in many different ways. I like to deal with it like this. I've told women that I've been dating, look, I'm not effing your mama. You understand? Let's make that clear. I'm not effing your mama. So how she feel about me and all that, it don't matter to me. I'm dating you. I'm in love with you. I'm having babies and making a family with you. Now your mother can be a part of this family, but again, that's a part. You and I are the sole base of this family. A lot of times, especially in our community, black women feel like their children and whoever they're dating and the grandchildren are all just one big thing to them. Like they feel as if they own and run everything. And that really is what breaks up the family is the matriarchy. You know, there needs to be more solid men in these families that stand up and say, hey, look, we're going to be acknowledged. We're going to be listened to. What we say is going to have an effect on the upbringing and rearing of our children and grandchildren in our generation. And see, a lot of times these grandmothers, these mothers are single. So all they have time to do is worry about their daughters and their sons' business. They don't have any business of their own. So therefore, they spend time all up in business that ain't even theirs. And it can be very challenging and stressful. So again, I make this point. Fellas, make the point to the women, especially with the mothers that are trying to be all in your business. Hey, I'm not screwing your mama. The thing about being in a relationship with someone whose family doesn't like you, what it means is that person should protect you. Be it the other way around. Say that your mother doesn't like her or your father doesn't like the young lady. You have to be with that person. You have to deal with that person. So what you have to do is protect that person. Let them know, hey, I know you and my parents don't agree on a lot of things, or you and my parents don't see eye to eye, but that's not what matters to me. You are the one that matters to me. I love you. I have to sleep with you every night, not them. Matter of fact, we don't even have to go see them. Christmas is tradition, so we'll go hang out for Christmas. But as far as the day to day, since it's such a struggle, then they can stay over there and we can stay over here and have our own life and our own family. Your significant other is supposed to protect you. Mm. Always be yourself. Don't ever try to change for anyone because in the end, you will be very bitter and angry that you tried to change and the relationship is going to go south anyway. So don't ever change for anyone. Always be who you are. Stand on the morals and values in which you believe. That's your life. Be who you are. Don't be afraid to be who you are. Don't be afraid to have your opinion. Don't be afraid of that. I mean, sometimes I'm gonna tell you, and I'm gonna just keep it real with my black folks. And I know some of my some of my people gonna be like, well, Trey, dang, but I'm just telling you the truth. Especially men, when it comes to being involved with a woman's family, you know, I remember this chick I was dating, she told her dad that I was a comedian. And his first question was, well, is he funnier than me? It didn't make any sense at all. It proved initially that he was jealous, that he had an issue with me. Because when me and this girl first met, her family was like, oh my God, he this, he that, And so he has an ego. He's a man. He had an ego, and he let his ego get the best of him when it came to me. So to my men that do have things going for yourself, education, intelligence, looks, charm, be mindful when you're meeting a woman's father, because sometimes this guy could have been a former crackhead, in and out of jail, drug dealer. You know what I'm saying? And then here you come along, educated, intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Got it going on. You're handsome, and then he's looking at, well, is he funnier than me? That was such a insulting question, but it set the tone for the rest of how our relationship would be, which we never ended up having one. So, and you just got to be mindful of stuff like that and set boundaries. Mainly set boundaries. Don't you just use this particular tactic that I'm giving you for uh uh the parents of your significant other. Use this tactic in everyday life. Set boundaries. Set boundaries. Make sure that the boundaries are set. Make sure that if these people cross those boundaries, that they are put in their place. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself to anybody. And again, you shouldn't have to, because your significant other should be protecting you. I got another video I'm gonna make about something like this, because I had a family member that didn't protect me in a situation, and overall it made me see who and how they were. So these are things that you have to be mindful of when dealing with in-laws, so to speak, or their brothers or their sisters. Like you know how, like, black men can relate to this. You meet a girl and then her friends be like, well, I gotta approve of him first, like their opinion matters. You see what I'm saying? Set boundaries. And if your significant other is weak enough to allow them to dictate how your relationship is going to go, then that's a red flag. And I'm going to tell you something I wish I had done it in the past. And that's why I'm making these videos, to try to help you. When you see red flags moving forward, don't ignore them motherfuckers. When you see red flags, say, oh, red flag, got to bust a move. Get on up out of there. You'll save yourself a lot of time, heartache, pain, trials, tribulation, and trouble. Do this for me, ladies and gentlemen. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I definitely want you to comment, because I want to go back and forth. I want to have rapport with people. If you've been through something like this, please share in the comments. All right. You can get your Daily Dad t-shirt to support the channel. You can make donations. You know what I'm saying? $ TRELUV. There's a lot more coming up, a lot more going on. So tune in every day and get your Daily Dad tip right here. You better get some.